4 astronauts are flying around the moon right now, and I need to show you something nobody is talking about. This is Orion, the most advanced crewed spacecraft ever built, and somewhere inside it, right now, there are batteries keeping those 4 people alive. Not solar panels, not nuclear reactors, batteries, lithium-ion batteries. The same fundamental chemistry that's in your phone, engineered to survive the vacuum of space, radiation levels that would destroy commercial cells, and temperature swings from 250 degrees above zero to 250 below. I'm William Hadala, Chief Strategy Officer at American Lithium Energy. We build these batteries. Our cells are in orbit right now. And in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you how lithium-ion power works across every single domain of space, from low Earth orbit all the way to the lunar surface, and why the United States just made a law that changes everything about who can supply these systems. Stay with me. This is the most important technology story in space that nobody is covering. Let's start with the fundamental problem. In space, your power source disappears. On the International Space Station, the station passes through Earth's shadow 16 times every 24 hours. During each shadow period, lasting roughly 35 minutes, the solar panels go dark, zero input. But the station never stops needing power. Life support, communications, computer systems, thermal regulation, all of it keeps running. And the only thing that bridges that gap is batteries. This is why lithium-ion changed everything. Earlier missions used nickel-hydrogen batteries, heavy, bulky, lower energy density. When NASA upgraded the ISS to lithium-ion in 2017, the station gained 20% more usable power with cells that are smaller and lighter. That's not an incremental improvement. In space, every kilogram costs approximately $10,000 to launch. Weight savings are mission savings. But the ISS is easy compared to what comes next. Artemis II is the first crewed lunar mission in over 50 years. And Orion's power architecture is significantly more complex than anything we've built before. The spacecraft has 4 solar array wings that generate power during sunlit phases. But during critical mission events, re-entry, separation, emergency scenarios, solar panels can't respond fast enough. The batteries have to carry the load instantly, without hesitation. Orion carries multiple independent battery systems. They power the abort system. They power re-entry computers. They power communications when the capsule is tumbling through plasma at 25,000 miles per hour. Here's what the public doesn't understand. These aren't backup systems. These are primary systems during the most dangerous phases of the mission. American Lithium Energy builds cells certified to NASA and JPL standards, NDAA FY26 Section 842 compliant, meaning they meet federal law requirements for space-rated batteries made in the USA. While the commercial battery market is dominated by Chinese manufacturing, ALE is producing these cells domestically. That's not a political statement. That's a supply chain security reality. Now let's zoom out from crewed missions. Because the most mission-critical batteries in space aren't in spacecraft carrying astronauts. They're in the 8,000 plus active satellites orbiting Earth right now. GPS, weather forecasting, internet, financial transactions, military communications, all of it runs through satellites, and every single one of those satellites has batteries. In geostationary orbit, 22,000 miles up, a satellite experiences 2 eclipse seasons per year, each lasting about 45 days. During those periods, the satellite relies entirely on its battery system for up to 72 minutes per orbit. In low Earth orbit, like the Starlink constellation, eclipse cycles happen 15 times per day. The batteries are charging and discharging continuously, thousands of cycles per year. That means cycle life isn't just a spec. It determines whether a satellite that costs $500 million lasts 15 years or fails at year 8. The energy density, cycle life, and radiation tolerance of the battery system is literally the difference between a profitable satellite and a dead one. Now let's go somewhere batteries have never had to survive before at scale. The lunar surface. The moon has no atmosphere, no magnetic field, and a day-night cycle that lasts 29 Earth days, meaning 2 weeks of continuous sunlight followed by 2 weeks of complete darkness, with temperatures dropping to negative 280 degrees Fahrenheit. No solar panel can power a lunar base through 2 weeks of night, and the nuclear systems being developed for that purpose, while promising, are years away from deployment. The current answer is advanced battery systems that can operate across those temperature extremes, combined with intelligent power management. NASA's Artemis program is planning permanent lunar surface infrastructure. The CLPS program, Commercial Lunar Payload Services, is already landing commercial payloads on the moon. On Mars, rovers like Perseverance use nuclear power, but the lessons from lithium-ion battery development have informed every aspect of those systems. Future crewed Mars missions will require battery technology orders of magnitude beyond what exists today. American Lithium Energy is building toward that future right now. Here's what I want you to take away from this. Space is not a future industry, it is a present industry and worth over $600 billion globally and growing at over 9% per year. And for the first time, federal law requires that batteries used in U.S. space systems meet domestic manufacturing standards. NDAA FY26 Section 842 isn't a preference, it's a requirement. American Lithium Energy is the company that positioned itself for this moment. Our cells are already trusted by NASA and JPL. We are already in orbit. And we are building the next generation of space-rated power systems as this industry enters its most aggressive expansion phase in history. If you work in defense, aerospace, or space infrastructure, and you're evaluating your battery supply chain, I'd like to talk to you. Link is in the description. If you found this valuable, subscribe, because we're going to keep covering the technology that makes space possible. I'm William Hadala. This is American Lithium Energy, and we'll see you on the next one.